Hello. Hi, good afternoon. I guess it is. It's been a while. Shion has been waiting way too much for us to rescue her. So here we are. Look at us. We've well, it's not as bad as it used to be. There's no glasses. Look at Alphen. It's looking good. But then, oh, that's right. We're going for the falls. Here we go. Let's go. Let's rescue this girl. This poor lady. Oh, that is right. Have I been around here?
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
It's over!
Time to shine! Tempest!
Look sharp!
Resonate with the earth. Simian pest.
Look sharp!
I shall feel you where you stand.
Holy Land! Hurricane Strike!
Here I come!
Oh, come on.
On your knees.
I'm knocked up! It's over!
Raging Storm! Hurricane Strike!
Strut! Try harder! Not a chance!
Boom.
Strut!
Lightning Orb! Raging
Devastation!
Cascade!
Sword up!
Ow.
Dragon Swarm!
This one's mine!
Eternal Devastation!
Illuminate the dark! Going in!
Dragon Swarm!
Holy
Damn it!
Land!
Too fast!
We need to stop
Stand
these
back.
people.
I'll trip it up.
You're mine!
Illuminate the dark!
Heal!
Holy
Here I
Land!
come!
Holy Land!
It's over!
Another incantation ruined.
Severing Wing! You're mine!
Negative gate.
Field!
Rising Falcon!
Oh, come on, monkey.
Dragon Swarm!
Hit!
Heal! Eternal Devastation! Wind! Here I come!
On your
You picked the wrong fight! You're mine! It's over!
Look sharp!
Eternal
Resonate with the
Devastation! Dragon Swarm!
Stalagmite.
That was frustrating. Well, kind of, Kisara. I've been elsewhere. I've been cheating on you, to be honest. So yeah, it has been a while. I know that I attack with R1, and then now I know that I dodge with R2. Oh, hi. I was not paying attention to you, sir. Where? I want to go here. Yeah, 'cause it's been a while. But
Whoa! Get a look at this view.
yeah,
Don't
look
get
at the
so drawn into
view.
it you fall over now.
This game is so pretty. I'm ashamed of myself that it's taken me so long to beat it or to play it. Cutscene? Oh,
So,
it's-
Alphen, 300 years, huh? Care to
That
share
is
the
right.
secret to such a long and healthy life?
I wish I knew. Once I left Lenegis, the next thing I
What?
remember is waking up in Calaglia. Everything in between is a blank.
You mean there are still gaps in your memory?
I've heard of starships with devices that can stave off imminent death by putting their passenger into a deep sleep. They're usually only intended as a temporary solution, until proper treatment for an ailment or injury can be
Yeah,
obtained.
that is right. How did you
You
end up in
think he might have been
Calabria?
asleep in that starship for 300 years? But why? What would be the point?
Might this Naori have had a hand in it?
What do you mean?
If she's Renin like you say she is, she would have understood how to operate the starship better than yourself.
You're saying she deliberately put me to sleep for 300 years?
To save you?
Dohalim. That's a bit of a leap.
Maybe?
Forgive me, I spoke out of turn.
I suppose.
I'm merely thinking aloud, that's all. Shion and the maiden Naori. After 300 years, it's not unreasonable to suspect they may be related. Shion is nearly the perfect image of her, yes? She also just so happens to be connected to you.
Minus the horns.
Is it merely a coincidence?
Like I've told you a million times already, I wouldn't know.
Well, if you're absolutely certain that it couldn't have been Naori, then I guess I must have been mistaken. Complicated machinery can sometimes break down or have failures. Sorry for being presumptuous.
Hold on a sec.
He might have a
Alvin,
point.
you said the mask was to placate you, right? To keep your guilt and rage in check? And you were wearing it the whole time you were asleep, right?
I guess I must have been.
So that's 300 years you were wearing it. It's just a hunch, but do you think that the mask might be...
The reason he lost all his memories?
All but a select few strong ones.
Rimmel,
So deeply
I
ingrained
think
in
we
his
have
psyche that he
established
saw
that
them in the
already.
form of dreams. It's not completely out of the question.
In which case, maybe it was the mask numbing his sense of pain, too.
It's certainly possible.
Probably.
As for how, I wouldn't know. But the dampening effect on his psyche could have manifested itself physically as well.
I'm sorry for snapping at you back there. It's thanks to you that I feel like that we're finally getting somewhere with all this.
No apologies necessary. Reading others' feelings has never
Dolan
been my
is a
strong
good guy.
suit.
So he
His
finally
manners are not
admits
bad.
it.
Oh my god.
I really hope Shion's okay.
I get why you're concerned. But if you don't rest when you can, you're going to regret it.
Yeah, we need to rest and we need to have something. Elemental attack. This I like. It needs milk. Oh, that's right. We have a farm. Oh my god, lady, you look beautiful in that dress, but you look so dead inside.
Alone. I'm all alone.
No. You asshole. You leave the poor girl alone. Well, not alone, but...
Let's go. We don't want to keep Shion waiting.
Rimmel's muttering.
I always hear you muttering to yourself whenever we're in battle. So,
She's chanting
what
a
are you
spell.
saying?
Oh.
Why do you want to know? Does it bother you or something?
She
Not
says
really.
blah 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 blah
It's
magic.
just the way you
That's all
talk
she
is
says.
sometimes kind of creepy. So I was wondering if you vent your frustration through your magic. Are you yelling, "You stupid jerk," or something like that to pump yourself up?
What? No, that's not what's happening during my
Hold on, it
incantations.
sounds like, oh my
I'm
god,
just
this
focused,
idiot.
so I match my tone to fit the mood of whatever I'm trying to invoke.
Invoke?
How do I put it?
Oh no, you're
Basically,
doing
the
it.
elemental astral
This is
energy
too
behind each
complicated
art,
for
I
long.
guess.
Astral energy? Hold on. Are you saying you can talk to astral energy?
She would not be the first one.
Not exactly. But if I put emotion into what I say, it's easier for me to properly cast my arts. That makes sense?
No,
Kind
not
of.
to him though.
Okay, so if you can talk to astral energy, then you can ask it to, like, predict the weather or find secret treasure?
Wait, you don't really think that, do you?
Or you can ask it to send down lightning to where there's bad guys lurking and...
May lightning condemn those who bear false. Thunderblade!
Ah, what are you doing? You almost fried me with that!
I just asked the astral energy to send down lightning where there were annoying boys.
Ooh.
I don't know what to do. Things can't go on like this.
What do you mean?
Ah! Oh! It's you, Rinwell.
You were talking about me, weren't you?
No, I wasn't. I've just been thinking about some things.
Really? How unusual.
Cut it out. I'm being serious here.
I like this girl.
Sorry.
I was thinking about... You know how I used to work for Ganabelt back when I was in Cyslodia?
Yeah, of course. You were brought in after the Snake Eyes killed your friends, right? I mean, you had to.
Right. I used to have nightmares about it when I fell asleep. But lately that's been happening a lot less. I don't know how to feel about that.
That's a good thing, isn't it? You should be happy.
Yeah, but... I did a lot of terrible things back then. And I'm scared I'm starting to forget what I did.
Okay, so let me just get all of this straight. You think you'll forget everything if you stop having those nightmares? Why?
Because, you know me. I'm freaking
The
stupid.
self-conscious.
But it sure doesn't sound to me like you've forgotten.
Oh,
You're not
yeah.
stupid, you're just
Still.
stupid.
I don't think those nightmares going away means you've forgotten. Maybe it's a sign that you've come to terms with what you did.
And you're starting to
Come to
heal.
terms. You mean like Alphen with his past? You think that's what's happening?
Yeah, I do.
She put it in simpler
You're
terms
pretty
too.
amazing, Law.
That's good.
I am?
Yeah. Not all of us have figured out how to accept our pasts. Least of all, me.
Well, we've all been in
Ringwell.
shitty places. Oh, I love him. Manage the ranch. Ooh. No, mice. Can I raise sheep? What do they... Oh, and I have another slot. That's cool. Let's get more cow. More cow. And then more sheep to see what they yield. There we go. I also need to fish a lot. Because I'm about to be broke again. Dungeon time. Man, it does look
That's
good.
what we're going to climb?
The villagers managed it on their escape from the city. We're going in the opposite direction, but where there's a will.
There's always a way, right? And it looks like we're out of options. Let's grit our teeth and go.
But wait, Rimwell's
Is
growing
it
up.
just me, or does Rinwell suddenly seem much more comfortable around Dohalim than she used to?
I noticed that too. When the two of them came and found me together back on the beach, I could hardly believe my eyes.
It's not like we had a choice or anything. Law and Kisara had to hang back to convince the villagers we meant them no harm.
Law might
More
have
than
not
that,
been
though,
the best choice.
there are a lot of things
but
I've still
I
got
agree
to
that
come to
Dohalim
terms with
wouldn't
regarding
have
Almedria.
either.
But I guess I'm through making snap judgments based on someone's origin.
Good job.
At
that
least
means
I'm
you're,
trying to be.
You're thinking.
I guess you could say it's a work in progress.
I see. You hear that, Law? Sounds like all that hard effort wasn't for nothing.
Yeah.
That's got to be reassuring to hear, right, Dohalim?
Not being subjected to unwarranted suspicion is certainly welcome.
Yeah, that long-winded way you have of talking, though, not so much a fan of that.
I
Same.
think that's more of a personality thing than a Renin trait.
Really? In that case, I won't have to feel guilty getting annoyed by it.
Yep. That's not racist. That's just, you know, not being able to cope with some things. Hello.
Little help!
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, I've missed this.
Take this!
Shining!
Elusive deity!
Radiant
In a bind!
It's a duel of the
Oh.
hour! Another one! Illuminate the dark! Come forth, holy
Resonate
trigger!
with the
Sever
earth!
and win!
Holy
You're
litter!
mine!
Get behind me!
The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that!
Yeah,
Far enough!
I can tell.
This one's mine!
No escape!
Man, I cannot wait to have Shion back.
Make it rain!
Dohalim! In an instant! Impact block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
Roaring light spear!
I'll take you all on!
Yeah, use the Nibelung Balesti.
Flare to Malisha!
Or that.
Strike! Dragon swarm!
Remote.
Devastated!
Wind! Captivity! Soaring light spear!
Elusive deity!
Tear!
Lightning now!
it! Impact Claw! Now, you're mine!
There we go.
Quite necessary
Slowly
when
but
creating
surely.
weaponry.
Slowly but surely, I'm getting the hang of it again.
Crap. This injury hurts more than I thought. Shion,
Yeah.
sorry, but could you...
Oh.
Right.
Oh, what? Wait, no. Alphen. That's so sad. There is no healer like Shion, apparently. Hello?
Right, here goes! You picked the wrong fight! Take this!
Rotating pile. Air thrust. Photon. Natural. This one's mine.
Dragon Form!
Now you see what I can do! Resonate with the earth!
Hurricane strike.
The earth
This
throbs
one's
in
mine.
pain.
Make it right.
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis. You don't mess around.
Nice.
Benediction.
Oh,
Not done!
Certainly not.
Dragon Down!
Can't get out of this!
Lightning orb. Dance in the wind.
You're finished!
Air thrust.
I shall ensure you survive
Photon
this!
in your dreams.
Dragon
I can
Form!
handle it. Photon flame. Dance in the wind. Air thrust. Photon illuminate the dark.
can you chill, sir?
Time to shine. Holy land.
Seismic
This one's mine.
That's right. I've been trying to use my
You
mystic
picked
eye,
the wrong fight!
Hurricane strike.
but he doesn't have the blazing sword. That's why he cannot use it. Oh my god, I'm so stupid.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
The poor man. Nope. All pulverizing hammer. Well, what's this? Why is this though? A two-hit slice and counter-attack activated when hit, while bracing for an enemy attack. Too specific?
I'm in good form. I'll
Yeah,
crush
you are.
any enemy with my mace.
Awesome! We've got an avatar of destruction here!
Truly,
I
she
hear-
leaves
I
naught
hear
but
squishy
rubble in
sound.
her wake.
And I
Are
don't
you
like
guys
it.
asking to be her next target?
Step back! This one's all law!
Oh, wait. Come on, hurry. No, I missed it. Where does this one lead? To treasure, probably. Let's go. And maybe a trap. Who cares? Excuse you. Oh, shit.
Gotta break through!
Benediction light.
All right.
Take this!
Photon flame. Far enough.
You're finished!
Dance in the wind.
Eternal Devastation!
Air thrust.
Everlasting darkness!
Light astral energy. Raise
Like
it
moths
to
to the
the
flame.
You're finished! Eternal
What
Devastation!
is the stockpile?
An astral art?
That's my cue.
Oops. Yeah, it's hard not having Shion. I do not have a life bot. I do have a life bottle.
Shut him down!
Their arts were interrupted.
Can't get out of this!
Dragon
Glacial
Form!
fire.
Take this!
Dance on the wind!
Too fast!
Stand back! I'll trip it up!
Going in.
Dragon Swarm!
Hurricane through.
Severing Wind!
This one's mine.
It's over! Soaring Light Spear!
Hurricane
It's
Your
on!
dreams.
Take this! Dragon Swarm!
Going in.
I'm ready! Eat dirt!
On
Here
your
now.
knees.
Here goes.
Oh, come on.
No. Don't leave me all alone, dear.
I can carve through armor! From beyond, imbue this vanquished soul with life!
Dance in the wind.
From beyond,
Seal.
imbue this vanquished soul with love resuscitation!
On guard.
Benediction light.
Laser shield.
Thank you for that.
They're all coming after me.
I'm coming, Manuel!
I'm not scared. I'm totally fine.
Elusive key!
No, you're not fine.
Severing Wind! Soaring Light Spear! Rising Socket!
Another incantation ruined.
Try harder!
Just what the doctor now. Frozen.
Hammer!
Boom.
I still got a ways to go.
Yeah, this is hard without gold gel. It is very hard without her. The AoE healing was just too good. And there's also the fact that I am rusty as hell, so yeah, that might.
Shattering in a bind. I can carve through armor.
Think you can try it?
Where are you, babe?
Look sharp!
Here I come.
Its armor's too strong.
Split it open.
Be my guest.
Hurricane strike. Shining supernova.
Going in.
Dance in the wind. Air thrust.
Rising Falcon.
Dance
Nope.
in the wind.
Here I come. It's over.
Heal!
Eternal devastation.
Too shy to
You
come
picked the
over.
wrong fight.
Here, let me help.
Ha!
Make it rain! Anything!
All yours, Kisara.
Ah, this is the one I like.
We did it!
Magnificently done.
Yeah, maybe.
Doubling in an instant. Impact claw. Not a chance.
What? Oh,
Take this.
where did he come from?
Eternal devastation. Dragon swarm. Severing wind.
Lightning orb.
Rotating
Rising falcon.
Raging
You're
storm.
mine.
Mark, can you?
through armor.
Dragon swarm. Doubling in an instant. Impact claw.
He does like working with Dohalee. Every time that I
I
do the
wonder if
random
we can
one.
make new weapons with this.
You know what, Rimwo? I have other worries right now.
What's this thing?
Telemagel. Ooh. Silver chunk. No CP. Might as well. Hello.
Coming through. Severing wind. Here I come. You're finished. Be careful, everyone. This one isn't normal. Rising falcon.
Used too much.
Dragon swarm. You picked the wrong fight.
Going in!
Here I come.
your knees.
It's over.
Holy Lance.
Hurricane strike! Make it rain!
Frozen.
Hammer!
Nicely done.
All thanks to you.
Negative gate. Resonate
Severing
with the
wind.
Make it rain!
Doubling in an instant.
See, every time that I do random, it's always Dohalee.
You're mine. It's over.
Hurricane
Soaring light spear.
On your
Rising
Holy
falcon.
Glimmer. Holy
Here I
Lance.
come.
Resonate with the earth.
Dragon swarm.
Stalagmite.
Now.
Glacial fire!
Demons descend.
Flashing fang.
That's cool.
Hey, I'm pretty lucky.
Are you though? We got more silver chunks. But I think we need to heal our CP, because if not, we're gonna just flat out die. Red Saffron. Elemental defense. Oh, yeah, Alphen. Why not? 100 should be enough for now. Until we find out campsite. Oh, that's a lot of
Let's see what you've got.
it's a lot of dudes.
No further.
Don't worry, I've got plenty to go
Not in
around.
your dreams. Hold on to your heart. Here I come.
Eternal devastation.
Negative gate. Resonate with the earth.
You picked the wrong fight!
This one's mine.
Leave the enemy's arts to me.
No complaints here!
Raging Cascade.
I owe you one!
How dare you again?
Astral energy. We managed to turn the tide.
For now. But
No, you
things
won't.
could shift at a moment's notice.
You're right. Better stay alert.
Far enough.
Now.
Doubly! In an instant!
Every time.
Impact block! We work well together!
Finally time walk.
Soaring light spear!
Do you need a room, guys?
It's on!
Dance in the wind. Going in here.
Eat dirt!
This one's mine.
Now.
Law, I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life!
Magic is there.
Here I come!
This one's mine.
Rising Falcon! My turn! Here I
Resonate
come!
with the earth! Take this!
Oh, don't holy Merc cut you there.
Dance in the wind.
On your
Rising Falcon!
This one's mine.
Dragon Swarm!
Resonate with... I'm ready!
Law. Demons descend.
Flashing Fang!
I need a kind of drop down attack that's just
Good to
straight
know my
down.
training is paying off.
This theme reminds me of the Valkyrie profile for some reason. Maybe Silmaria or some shit. So there's something here. Oh, is this a trap? No.
I've never stood so close to a waterfall like this before.
I bet it'd feel
I
really
have.
refreshing
And
to take
it-
a shower underneath this water.
It does.
Welcome to try.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
Save you!
This one's mine.
You picked the wrong
Bet that shell's hiding something tasty. Can't get out of this!
Raging
This one's
storm.
mine.
Here I come! It's over!
Make it rain!
Law.
Demons descend! Flashing Fang!
Illuminate the
chance.
dark.
Come
Come
on,
in.
done.
Holy glitter. Holy lance.
Severing wind!
Ready to go.
No armor
Denied.
can stop me!
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Wind!
Ready and ready!
Illuminate the dark. Come
Hurricane
Holy
will
glitter.
save you!
Holy lance.
Make it rain!
Kitara frozen.
Hammer!
Are you ever gonna attack with
Nicely
Alphen?
done.
All thanks to you.
Remo?
Dragon Swarm! Eternal devastation! You picked the wrong fight!
Shining
Take
supernova.
it!
Shot! I'm ready!
Go
Finish
Tyra.
off! Look sharp!
Nope.
Lightning Tiger Blade!
At least it was not the holding.
This could be useful.
So we have to go up. Did I get the thing? Was there a thing to get? There is a thing to get there. And here too. Whoop. Yoink. I'm dying. See, well, we gotta take care of these first.
Take this!
Nope, no. Nope. Oh,
Try harder!
Negative hit! Anything in armor is all mine! I'll back in their defenses!
Glad you have your uses.
I'll show you how useful I can be! Shield from calamity! Don't suffer in silence, benediction.
I love. Oh, I'm growing up. I'm not becoming a teenager. Suddenly my voice cracked.
Beyond, imbue this vanquished soul with life! Leave the
I'll
Used too
take
much!
you all on!
This one's mine.
I still got some fight left in me.
Oh shit.
This one's
Elusive
mine.
deity!
I'm not done!
Lightning raging cascade.
Here I come! You're
Spread.
finished!
Tiger
Dance
Blade!
in the wind. Air thrust.
Take it!
It's on!
I'm ready!
Look!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Illuminate the
You're
dark.
mine!
On your
Holy
knees!
glitter.
Rising Falcon!
Holy lance.
That
still
was
had room to
too
grow.
close. Thank God I I bought some shit. Well, these ones are not as tough.
Go
I think.
no further!
Resonate with the earth. Eat dirt.
Dragon
Dragon form.
On your knees. This one's mine.
They're surrounding us!
Far enough.
They may look cute and stuff, but they're vicious!
They look cute and stuff, but yeah, she's right.
I'm ready. Dragon
Dopamine!
form. Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around.
Resonate with the earth.
Certainly not.
This one's mine.
On your Dragon swarm.
Tiger blade.
Raging
Eternal
Hurricane
devastation.
Going
Take
in!
this.
Dance in the wind!
This one's all mine.
Here! I'll be saving this one!
Grind eat dirt. Take this. Catapult. We did it. Now.
Lightning
Take
orb!
this.
Tempest Wyvern.
Dragon swarm. I'm ready.
Kisara, frozen!
Come on.
Hammer.
I won't one attack with Alphen. Just one.
Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Do I heal? Do I heal? No, I'm fine.
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
Now you see what I can do!
Hurricane Spark.
Elusive, take this!
On guard.
Tempest Swirl!
Plenty left.
No shit! No, move. That tidal wave is not good.
Lightning
Tempest engulfs you!
Thunderblade!
Here I come.
Illuminate the dark!
It's over.
Holy Glimmer! Holy Land!
Crush. Try harder. My turn. I'm ready. Totally. In an instant. Impact Claw. We work well together.
Like a
I'm not
finely
done.
timed
Far
waltz.
enough. Here I come.
No, move. It's the other ones that are the problem.
You're mine.
Illuminate the dark!
Eat dirt.
I couldn't make it in time.
Here I come. Dragon
I can carve through armor!
I'm ready. Totally. In an instant. Impact Claw. My turn. On your no escape.
Dance in the wind!
Take this.
Seal!
Oh, come on, dude.
Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite!
Crossblade!
Here I come.
Move.
Complete focus!
On your knees! Nothing will
He's bad.
Lightning condensed! Thunderblade!
resonate with
Illuminate
the
the
earth!
dark!
We did it.
Holy Glimmer!
Crush.
Holy Land!
Take this!
I'm not done.
I'll grind you into dust!
Take this.
Dance on the wind! In a bind?
Hold on to your arts! Here I
Dragon
come!
form.
I would say hold on to your butts.
Eternal
Rimwell.
Hitting pile driver! Demons descend! Flashing fang!
I just pressed Kisara, but
We may be a touch beyond our
yeah. Well, maybe it was not the brightest idea, but I did not die. Oh, Shion, come back to us. Come on.
depth.
Come back.
We barely got a look at the thing.
Mighty Guard.
This might be some.
Is this yourself? No. Makes a lot of sense that it's yours. Ah, wow.
Decent
100
equipment.
something more.
Anything that
lot.
makes battles easier is okay by me.
Agreed, Kisara, agreed. How do the villagers go through here without losing like 90% of them? A map? No, I did not want. Maybe I do? Law? Boom. Worth it? Worth it? Worth it?
This looks nice and tough.
Yeah, that's for Doholing, if I remember right. Look at that. Let's go, girl!
How much farther?
I don't think we're
Yeah,
even
running
halfway
is not
there
your
yet.
thing. Your thing is
Hang in there.
casting.
Not even half.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
Nope.
Not in your dreams.
Take this!
Going in.
Eat dirt! Dragon Swarm!
Raging Cascade. One more
You're
time.
mine! You're finished!
Hold on to your ring.
Take! Blow them away!
Nice.
Dragon Swarm!
Now you see what I can do!
Lightning
Damn it!
descent. No, not in your dreams.
Dragon Swarm! I'm ready!
Kisara, frozen.
Come on, Rainbow.
Nicely done.
All thanks to you.
Raging
Dragon
storm.
Swarm!
All right, I can't hold
Is that
on
a
much
healing
longer.
art? It is. I can't ignore your pain. I'll try to be more careful.
Eat dirt!
I'll be saving this one.
Blah, 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 magic.
Halloween.
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis.
Not a chance! It's over! Soaring Light Spear!
Oh, magic is there. Crossblade.
Air pressure! Dragon Swarm!
Resonate with the earth!
Going
You're
in.
mine!
Make it rain.
Kisara, frozen.
Why don't you like Alfred? Every time. Ooh. Dark Sorcerer. More AG, that's always good. Demon Lance.
My astral arts are coming along quite nicely.
Coming along? What do you want to do with them?
Oh, you know. Sprout flowers from the tip of my staff, suspended in midair.
So you want to be a street magician then?
I feel the power flowing through me.
Yep,
You'll
more-
be able to help even more people now.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I will.
In the water's edge, I see but for a moment one Ganeth Harros.
I hate to break it to you, man, but what you're saying isn't deep at all.
Roasted. Oh, we're not done. There is a shop here though, but not a campsite. And this is a big map. And there is a... Yeah, well... We might need to buy some life bottles. Not 7. There we go, and lemon gel. These we buy 2. 400s. Not enough now. Should be enough, right? Happy bottle. Can we wait? Forge weapons? Can we craft something better? No. This is better. Let's see if we have a much more significant upgrade. 50 something. No, it's pretty much same thing for all of them. I do not have a thunder nail, but if I did, this would not. Oh, I do have one. This is equipped. Did not see the E there. So yeah, you.
Did we really just spend that much money?
Oh, we did, girl, but it's for a good cause. It is for a good cause. Let's save just in case. Oh. Hello.
What is this place?
It's a boss room.
Careful. We've got company.
Bird.
Doesn't look like we're getting past without a fight.
Maybe he just wants some pets.
Watch your feet. Fall from here and it's curtains.
We're just
Yikes.
trying to get past. Get out of our way.
Save your breath while that thing seizes a talking meal.
Then let's show it how wrong it is. Is it trying to stop us?
Thunderblaze! Illuminate the blah blah blah.
Aim for the weak spot.
Holy land! Hurricane strike!
This one.
That's a weak
Dragon
spot.
Swarm!
Hurricane strike.
It's over!
On guard.
Here I come! I'm not done!
Can't be close!
Hurricane strike.
Look sharp! Dance in the wind! In here!
Dragon Swarm!
Hurricane strike.
I'll be saving this
Let me free you of your
It's
power.
on!
Forgive me. This is my fault.
Think you can fly? Resuscitation. Time to shine. Going in.
Benediction
You
light.
picked the wrong fight!
Can't be
You're
stopped!
mine! It's over!
It's showtime!
Glacial fire.
Here's
Far
another!
enough. Let's keep up the pressure.
Devastation! Soaring Light Spear!
Bloody howling.
Hold on to your arcs. Its wings are lighting up.
It's getting ready to attack.
Illuminate the
Yeah,
top.
yeah,
Come forward,
yeah.
holy glimmer!
Such tremendous power.
Don't face it head on.
This is
On guard.
Severing Wind!
Hurricane strike.
Ah! Here I come!
Thunderblaze! One more time!
Look sharp. Heal. I don't feel so good.
Then it's best to fall back.
Forgive me, darling.
Thanks so much!
Eternal Devastation! Crush!
Raging
This one's all mine! You picked the wrong fight!
Think you can fly?
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Going in.
Can't get out of this.
Eternal Devastation!
I'll throw you into dust.
Hurricane field!
Dance on the
Eternal
wind.
Devastation! You're
It looks
mine!
like you've got this one covered.
Did we break them? Yeah, we did.
Hurricane strike.
Proton flash! Up and at 'em! Let's go!
Far enough.
Lightning orb!
Shattering the
Raging
pieces.
cascade!
Attack time.
In here!
Our arts are being interrupted. Benediction light.
Eternal Devastation!
This is some punishment.
Lightning condensed!
Oh,
Illuminate the dark! Blah blah blah! Magic! Holy land!
On guard.
Eternal Devastation!
Hurricane strike. Look
This
sharp.
one's
Pride
all
is my
mine!
downfall.
Dance in the wind!
Benediction
Air
light.
thrust!
Heal.
come on, come on. Oh.
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Come down. Come on down.
Is this it?
Not like that. Not like that. I need to be careful what I wish for.
Thank you.
Hurricane swirl!
I'll
That
take
one
you.
is mine!
He just got up.
Benediction
Raging
light.
cascade!
I'm ready to go.
Take care of Poodle.
From beyond.
On guard.
Eternal Devastation! In an instant! Impact Claw!
From beyond. Imbue
Dragon
this vanquished
Swarm.
soul
On
with
guard.
life.
It's changing
Too much.
tactics.
Does it have an ace up its sleeve?
Eternal Devastation!
Benediction light.
Ow, 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 ow,
Leave
ow,
the
ow, ow.
charges to me. It looks like we made him mad. Switch to offense.
I don't like it.
In a bind.
Quite, unique.
Try harder! My turn!
Guardian field.
Strike! Crush! Eternal Devastation!
Elusive deity.
Ready and ready. I'll take you all on.
No, just take this one. This
Flare
just one
Demolisher.
bird.
Hurricane strike.
Crush. Dance on the
On
wind.
guard.
Spread! Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Eat dirt!
Photon flash! Hurricane strike! Take care of
I'm almost dead. I don't. Okay. Do I have CP though? No, that's a problem. You see, because we gotta.
I couldn't make it in time.
From beyond.
Light up
Imbue
the
this
dark.
vanquished
Carve
soul
through
with
war.
life.
I'm ready to go.
Resuscitation.
Try harder!
Nicole.
Now! I'm not done!
That's gonna smart.
Crush! Eternal
From beyond,
devastation!
imbue this vanquished soul with life. Resuscitation.
Dance in the
Coming
wind!
down? No, you're not coming down. You're firing. Rim, whoa!
Oh, Kara,
Come on.
Poodle.
It's time.
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
I was gonna say the AI is not great here, but
That's gonna
neither am
suck.
I.
In here!
Take this.
I'll be safe this way!
It's wide open!
It won't escape me.
Eternal devastation!
Look sharp. Crescent flash.
Raging
Rolling gate!
By me!
Field! Hurricane
Eternal
Blast! Stockpile!
Pissed off! Eternal devastation!
Come on, we're almost there.
This one is almost in the bag!
Not done yet.
Just falling down.
Then it's time for you to do what you do best!
Resonate with the earth.
Not in your dreams!
Scream.
Lightning!
Eternal
Illuminate the
devastation!
top!
Rending you apart.
Holy Down!
It's only got 15k. We're almost there. Oh, no.
Can't
Fun.
end here!
Oh my god. Bring Dohalim up right now.
This has a most peculiar taste. Look Demon Land.
There!
It looks like we made them mad!
Bathed in blood. Rending you a bloody house. It's in your hands now.
You'll pay for that!
Alright, let me out!
No!
Didn't see that one. Didn't see it.
Can't end here!
Okay, now Dohalim.
Out of the woods, it seems.
Dance on the wind!
On your knees.
Ready to go! Denied!
Stop him. CP. No, that's not the CP.
There!
Hurricane strike!
From beyond,
This one's
imbue
mine.
this vanquished soul with resuscitation.
Eternal devastation!
That's gonna smart.
Hurricane! Nico!
Stay away from my friend!
Lightning orb!
Now you see what I can do.
Photon dance in the wind! Sleep now. Take care of...
Scream, baby.
Come on.
Rending you apart.
Come on.
Better!
Bloody howling. On
Blah,
your
blah, blah. That's crossblade! Illuminate the top! Come forth! Holy...
We need to bring Kisara. I mean, yeah, Kisara up. Lady, get up.
No!
Holy
Can't end here!
Switch to offense! Time to shine!
Dohalim.
I'm ready.
On guard!
Rinwell, light burst forth.
Radiant!
I am not ready, but okay. That was pretty bad.
With fauna like that, I'm impressed so many people from Thistleum made it through here alive.
Same.
Who's to say there weren't a whole lot more of them who didn't?
That's also true.
Well, at any rate, it should be a safer climb now that we've cleared the way a bit, right?
No. So long as people feel the need to face terrain this perilous, I'd say true safety's some way off.
You mean defeating Volron and putting an end to the crown contest, right? I guess that would be the best solution
know-
here, huh?
It's his pet.
We've wasted enough time here already. Let's get going. Shion needs us.
Yeah.
What do you say we check back
First-
in on the ranch?
Good. Good. That's all nice. Um. There we go. Thing is, we cannot, Oh my god, I'm broke again. Oops. Ha ha ha. What situation? Okay, we go there, 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 and there. I feel like Final Fantasy Ever Crisis is better AI though, because they, you know, heal themselves, they dodge shit. Oh. Why aren't you giving me?
Go no further!
Here I come! Take this!
Ground and pound!
Crush! Resonate with
Look
the
sharp!
art!
Ground and
Mine!
Scream base
Dragon Swarm!
Take this!
Bloody
Guardian Field!
The enemy wields arts too.
You'll soon see about that!
Eat dirt!
This one's mine!
Dragon Swarm!
Illuminate the dark!
Look sharp!
I'm ready!
Dohalim!
No, do it with Alphen.
Radiant Citizen! You don't mess around!
Resonate with the art!
Certainly not.
Don't mind if I do!
Dragon Swarm!
On your knees.
Wind! I'm ready!
Dohalim!
Light burst forth!
Jesus
Radiant
Christ.
Citizen!
My turn!
Benediction light.
You're finished!
Up and down!
Devastation! Rising Falcon!
Far enough!
Raging Storm!
It's on!
Puddle!
Dragon Swarm!
Right here! I got it!
You a bloody
This one's mine!
That bloody howling effect is very cool.
Wait for cover! Dohalim!
light burst forth!
Radiant Citizen!
She refuses
I can feel my power
to
growing!
synergize with Alphen. Just straight up refuses. It's a good animation. Do we... Oh, that's right, the treacherous waterfall.
How are we still not there yet? It feels like we've been climbing this mountain forever.
It helps if you try not to look up or down.
Around an hour
All you need
or
is
so.
silent determination. Talking too much will only waste energy and burn you out.
I'm too tired to look up or down, even if I wanted to.
Take care you don't fall, at least. Unless you want to make a Zoogel's day, that is.
Zoogles? Why would they care if I fell or not?
Oh my god, Long,
How would
you're
you
so
feel
slow.
if a three-course meal fell right out of the sky at your feet?
Zoogle Chow.
Law? Best not to listen to him if you can help it. You'll only be encouraging him if you do.
Tell me that before I listen next time.
Still, Dohalim has a
What?
point. One wrong step and it's curtains.
Wouldn't it be great if we could all fly like Hootle? I bet even the refugees who didn't
wings.
make it would have made it to Thistleum that way.
Indeed, yeah.
Until we
Yeah,
magically
that's,
sprout wings. Let's just watch where we're stepping instead, okay?
Have you,
Come on. Shion's waiting for us.
have you seen Rim? Like, hello? Wings? Come on, give me a campsite, please. Oh, that's going, that goes down. Ooh, wait. Oh shit.
Hey! Are you insane? What the hell were you thinking?
I don't
thought
know.
we were gonna die!
Me too.
One simply needs to be bold and act with conviction in
Me
times such
too.
as these.
Did you know it was gonna be safe before you jumped?
No.
Because I sure didn't.
More or less. I figured there would likely be a basin here akin to most such waterfalls.
Don't just make people jump off cliffs on a hunch.
Eek.
Hootle, shake off that water.
I mean, unless Hootle was trapped in your hoodie, he did not need to fall, you know. Oh, wait a second.
There.
Oh, I thought there was something here. No, looks clear enough. Where are we gonna end up, though?
Are we ever gonna finish climbing this ladder?
We're
No.
climbing a considerable height. It's only natural that it will take some time.
That's not the problem here.
We are getting closer to the top, aren't we?
Are we?
You've just got to keep your spirits up, Grinwell. Positive thinking is everything.
Now everything reminds me of FF7 because it's the, you know, it's the stairs, the Shinra
Finally
building.
reached the top.
We did
My
not.
limbs feel like they're about to fall off.
Weren't we down there? No, I
Already?
mean,
You
kind of
kids
were.
need to train more.
She's
Rosie.
right. We don't have time to catch our breath.
Someone's got a lot of pep in his step.
Excuse you? I know I could use the EXP, but I also have little to none money, so let's. Oh no! Come on, let me. Wait! No, don't.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Armor won't save you.
Think you can fly? Here's
You picked the wrong fight. Take this. You're finished.
Sleep now. Not in your dreams.
Dragon Swarm.
Heal.
This one's mine.
Come on, Alpha.
Can't get out of this. I shall ensure you survive this.
Dragon Swarm.
This one's mine.
No, I'm ready.
Kisara, frozen.
Hammer.
Yeah, give done
Nicely
Kisara.
done.
No
All
armor
thanks
can
to you.
stop me.
Remind me to stay on the good side.
Take this. I'll smash you.
I'm ready to
Dragon
kill.
Swarm.
Ready to go.
I'm ready.
Dohalim.
Give done
Lightburst
Dohalim
Force.
too.
Radiant Genesis.
You know, there's
Astral Arts.
a
That's
guy
like
called Alphen. He's like kind of your main character.
On your
Dragon
knees.
Swarm. You picked the wrong fight. Dragon Swarm.
Now.
Win.
Frozen.
No.
Hammer. My turn.
Oh. I'm done. I'm done.
Rising Falcon.
How about this?
Their attack was he does the flames and Rimwell does the other shit. That's why they're not.
The heavens must be smiling.
The drums of the master, a pair of tangerine and till percussion instruments, lovingly nicknamed Don and Katsu.
That treasure. What a sweet sounding.
Is this?
Ring it has.
You really think so?
Aha!
Hoodle?
Can you give me a campfire? What? Damn, it is pretty. Pretty and ominous? Don't
We
like
did
that
it.
castle?
We've reached the top of the mountain.
About damn time.
You seem pretty
My
tired,
knees are
Kisara.
singing
We were
symphonies
talking
over here.
Big shit before.
Look, there it is.
That's it. That's Pelegion, the seat of Volron's power.
So that's where Shion's being held?
Yeah.
Most likely.
Most likely.
That is what I said, yes.
Pelagian's still our best lead. So that's where we go, right?
Any advice before we head in there?
No.
No?
In the
No.
ancient tongue, Ganeth Heros means Fortress of Naught. Though I fail to see what insight that nugget of trivia holds.
I guess I just thought you
Other
might have something we
than
could
it
use.
is
Since Volron became
Very
Lord,
suggestive.
the only thing this realm has been known for is its shroud of secrecy. It is Volron's stronghold. All else is incidental. Just keep in mind that you can't be too careful inside.
Speaking of which, just how are all of us planning to get inside exactly?
It's not like there are any secret passages.
We've come this far. If there's no other way in, I guess we'll just have to use the front gate. Volron told us to come find him, which means he's expecting us. Let's do this the old-fashioned way.
Yeah.
Land of water or no, this place has a most curious atmosphere.
Oh,
I'd be taking a
thank
dip in it
God.
if the circumstances were better.
So not yet. Let's rest a little bit here. Can you give me
I swear I've seen that castle somewhere before.
Shion's well-being?
I sure hope nothing bad's happened to Shion.
Keep those thoughts to yourself, Rinwell. Everyone's anxious enough as it is.
Sorry.
Hey, that's not
It's
cool,
just-
Kisara.
I can't seem to stop thinking about it. What do you think it is that Volron wanted with her anyway?
Going by what he said back on Almadria's ship, it would appear his primary target is Alphen. Though, it's likely he hasn't forgotten the blow he sustained at Shion's hand either. That might even be what ignited his interest.
Yeah, did you see the way he reacted? It was like he was enjoying every moment. Even his pain at Shion's thorns. Oh, that guy's just creepy.
That's just a
Let's just hope he's
masochist.
keeping his perverted tendencies in check.
Yeah.
What? Law? Don't say things like that.
It's not like we weren't all thinking it.
That's still no reason to...
Keep your
All
thoughts
right,
to
you
yourself.
two. Now that's enough already. Alphen shouldn't have to
Okay,
grit his
Mom.
teeth while he listens to you.
Oh,
Sorry.
This is a tiny heal and this is a big heal.
This flavor, why it rivals the cooking of my own
He's
chefs
so
in the
fancy.
palace.
The glasses, it's such a diva.
Dohalim, care if I hang out for a while?
Let's
I
see what
wanted
you have
to
to
ask
say.
you something.
I'm all ears.
How much contact did you have with the other lords back in the day?
Probably none.
I only saw or exchanged words with them on a handful of occasions. Not that I was particularly keen on even that much.
Almadria made it sound like the two of you had some kind of history together.
She was like that with all of the lords, not just me. She was always interested in who she could use, who had value for her own ends. Having
Sounds
said
exactly
that,
like
she wasn't
her.
quite so brazen back when we were still
Like
in
her.
Lenegus. In a sense, she may have been a victim of the crown contest as well.
Almadria?
Well, she
A
embraced it
victim?
quite a
To a Renan,
bit, so...
there is no greater honor in life than being chosen to serve as a lord, let alone to go on and become the next sovereign. We are taught that from the day we leave the womb. There are few Renans who wouldn't be ecstatic at the prospect of ascending to lordship.
You were like that though, right? You've always struck me as a more grounded guy.
No sane Renan would ever dare admit that their interests lie in anything but power and prestige, even if they feel so in their heart of hearts.
The more you talk about it, the more it seems like the crown contest is nothing but misery for Renans, too.
Which is why I seek to end it. Not that I imagine Danon such as Rinwell are all that interested in hearing tales of woe such as mine. Do you mind watching our camp tonight?
I wonder what's the cost, though, for Rena to end the crown contest.
Shall we get
'cause
moving?
It's... Fishing spots! Fishing
I don't want
spots!
Shion to get mad at us for dragging our feet.
Alphen?
She's the one that's kept us on track. Picked me up when I was down.
Sure.
I just thought she'd always be there.
Oh, wow. Might as well fight, right? Sploosh!
No choice. Strike!
Hurricane Slice!
Elusive deity!
Dragon Swarm!
Rotating pile driver!
Here I come!
Hurricane
These
over.
ones can run rings around us.
On guard!
Wind!
Holy wind!
Rising Falcon!
Take this!
Look
You're
sharp!
mine! You're finished!
Hurricane Slice!
Stand
Behold!
back. I'll trip it up.
The Earth pulse! Tectonic fission!
I've seen that before.
Dragon Swarm!
Supernova! Look sharp!
Photon blast!
Blood!
Take this!
Can't
Raging
get out
Oh,
of
I'm
this!
done with your past bullshit.
Dragon
Sleep
Swarm!
now.
Elusive
I'll be
deity!
saving this one.
This
Rotating
one's
pile
all mine!
driver!
It's over!
Lunar
We do have a tiny heal now, so I'm
I'm practically unstoppable.
gonna take advantage of that. They are charged.
No choice!
I can carve through armor! Rending you on
Eternal devastation!
Raging
Dragon Swarm!
Hurricane
Eat dirt!
Stalagmite!
Dance in the wind.
Dragon Swarm!
Sleep now. Let's get you all tucked, not in your dreams. Now,
No armor!
Frozen.
Hammer!
Now that I
Nicely done.
used my brain for half a second and know that poor Alphen cannot
Too
work
much
with,
to handle.
Eternal devastation!
with Rimmel, I am so sad.
Elusive deity!
Hurricane! Make it rain!
No god!
Dohalim!
All yours, Kisara!
It's like they're carrying him now. He's the noob of the party, poor guy.
I suppose swords have their uses.
The size was a bit much, though.
So you're saying the size does matter?
Discourteous, aren't you?
Now you see what I can do!
In here.
Its armor's too strong! Be my guest!
No
Try
dawn
harder.
shall
Not a
prepare to
chance.
be seen!
Natural energy.
No further!
Up and at 'em.
Dragon
Let's go.
Swarm!
Hurricane
Raging cascade.
Eat dirt!
On guard!
Sleep now.
Crush!
Let's get you all tucked.
Look
Now,
sharp! Ringwell!
Frozen.
Hammer!
Boom.
Nicely done.
All face
Lightning
shield!
orb.
Dragon Swarm!
One at a time.
Severing
Resonate with
Wing!
the
On
earth!
guard!
Stalagmite!
Let's get you all tucked away.
You!
Pierce
You're
unready!
finished!
Magic is them. Freeze
Look
them.
sharp!
You're mine!
Denied!
Everlasting darkness!
Dragon Swarm!
Now,
Dohalim!
All yours, Kisara!
Not a chance!
This one's
You're
mine!
finished!
Catapult!
tunnels.
Severing Wing!
I'm ready!
Dohalim! In an instant!
Go
Impact
boom.
Block!
It's amazing
We're a
how
pretty
after a couple
lethal
of minutes you
combination,
just
aren't
get
we?
it all back.
What can I say? I had a good partner.
And it's been what, a month since I could play this? Well, could chose to. So I've explored that, and I'm missing like this section over here. There's a tree, lemon tree, there's fish. A flat
Poodle,
fish.
take off that water.
Why can't you let him fly while you'd swim? Just, you know, he could.
My books
Cross
are
it.
okay.
I hope your book is waterproof, because there is no reason for it to be okay.
Discourteous, aren't you?
Dragon Swarm! Severing Wing!
Deity!
Here I
This
come!
world.
Rotating pile
It's
driver!
on! Rising
This one's
Falcon!
mine!
You're mine! You picked the wrong fight!
Heal!
Dragon Swarm!
Look sharp!
I'll bash in their defenses!
Glad you have your uses.
Lunar!
I'll show you how useful I can be!
Crush! Damn it! An astral art?
That's my cue.
Shut him down!
Yep. Oh, come on. Kisara.
No further!
Look sharp!
Get him.
You're mine!
Dance in the wind!
It's over!
Field!
Benediction light.
Glacial
I'll
Area!
smash you! Heal!
Nothing does by
Rising
me! Where
Falcon!
that came from!
It's over!
Holy
Devastation!
Land! Hurricane Strike!
Take this! Impressive, Yohanan.
Float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. Or so they say. People say that.
Make it rain! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Illuminate the dark!
Take this! It's
Rending
over!
you apart!
You picked the wrong fight!
Bloody
Shut it.
Dragon Swarm!
Far enough!
Negative gate!
Severing Wind! Rising Falcon! I'm not done!
Let's keep up the
Dragon
pressure!
Swarm!
Armor won't save you!
Now!
Can you take it?
Dueling! In an instant! Impact Block!
That's right. He cannot attack with Kisara either, because they did the twin
I got it.
dragon shit.
I can chop up vegetable scraps and use them in the seasonings.
Should've known that's what it was gonna be about.
Oh, this cooking nerd. Lemon gel. Do we have fish? Fish? No fish. Dog.
Coming through.
Eternal Devastation!
Of course you would. Whoa.
Think you can fly?
It's over!
Negative gate!
Your reflexes will not serve you well here.
On guard!
Air pressure!
Give them roar! Illuminate the dark!
Here I come!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
This one! Hold on to your arms! Here I come!
Severing Wind!
Crazy Cascade!
Rending you apart!
Seal!
Bloody armor won't save you!
This will come in handy!
Crush! Dragon Swarm! Take this! This one's all mine!
In a bind?
Dragon Swarm!
Thunder!
I'm ready!
Ringwell! Frozen!
Hammer!
Nicely done!
You're mine!
All things
over.
cheers!
Rotating pile driver!
Dragon Swarm!
Make it
Wait,
rain!
where are you going off?
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
It just went off.
This could be useful.
There is something over there. Where do I want to go? I do not know. Well, I mean, I should look up and see where the mansion is. So that's the way I should be going, I think. Oh, boars! Hello.
Out of my way!
Here I
Stay
come!
calm. I shall provide assistance.
Piercing denied! Illuminate the dark! I'll take out the legs with my shield! Going in!
Ow.
You're mine! This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for! Get behind me!
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
Crescent moon!
Oh, come on.
Illuminate the dark! Come now!
It's over!
Demons descend! Flashing fang!
Not a chance!
Going in!
Now
Get
Win!
in there with the others!
Rising Piston!
Extra energy!
Dragon
Up in this one's mine!
You picked the wrong fight! Here I come!
Shield and mace! I'm ready! Yohalim!
All yours, Kisara.
We did it!
Magnificently
I'm
done.
not done! Severing Wind! Rising Falcon!
Hurricane! Nothing gets by me!
Dragon Swarm!
Alpha just goes
This
off
calls for a
camera. Like,
celebratory
whoop.
drink.
See, we're not wasting any CP with that buff. That must be the way to go without Shion for now. Hello. Hello.
That's far enough!
Eternal Devastation!
Can't get out of this!
Holy Glimmer! Glacial Fire!
Captivity!
Dragon Swarm!
Hurricane
Eternal Devastation!
On guard! Denied!
Dragon Swarm!
Field!
Wind!
Dance in the wind! Hurricane Flight!
Take
This one's mine! Here goes!
carve through
Make it rain! Yohalim!
Light burst forth.
Radiant Denizen! You don't mess around!
It's all mine!
See, Rimmel, that's the thing. You are flying.
Eat dirt!
You said you wish you could.
No escape! Dragon Swarm!
Field! Make it rain! Kisara! Frozen!
Hammer!
Hey, I'm pretty lucky.
Oh, I need to sneeze. And it's gone. God damn it, I hate it
This
when
will
that
be a
happens.
delicious piece of cake. Hurricane Slice!
You're mine!
Wind Astral! If they rush you, you gotta jump for cover, okay?
Now you see what I can do!
Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Eternal devastation!
Yeah, but you don't. You cannot. Oh, come on.
Hurricane Slice!
This one's mine.
Here I come!
Guardian Field!
Pressure!
I'm ready to go.
Severing wind!
Raging
Rising
Storm!
Falcon! Here I come! This is looking good! Dragon Swarm! Crush!
I'm ready!
Ridwell!
Frozen!
Hammer!
Nicely
No,
done!
you can't!
All thanks
It's
to
over!
you.
It's on!
Glacial
Raging
Fire!
Tempest!
Dragon Swarm!
Down! Your will make it rain!
Lost! Demons Descend!
Flashing Fang!
Now! You're mine!
Time to make more
Rising Falcon!
Elusive deity!
Eternal
Shading
devastation!
Piledriver.
You picked the
It's go
Make
time!
it rain!
Dragon Swarm!
Demons Descend!
Flashing Fang!
How much EXP are we getting though?
Didn't even break a sweat.
Not too much, but some. I see it shiny over there. Yep. Ooh, big one. Oh, lettuce. Did not see it. Can I? Looks like it, right? Oh, look at you. Look at you. Sneaky. Whoop. Shut up, wolf. Stick lure. Sploosh. Oh. Rimmel can dive too. It's pretty cool. That was weird. So there has to be some fish. Oh, don't mind me. You make some disgusting noises. No fish. Can get to hello with his attack.
Seriously?
Yep.
Is this a joke?
Armor won't save you!
Going in!
Captivity!
Not in your dreams! Hurricane Flash!
Look sharp!
No further!
More without Astral! Now!
Ridwell!
Frozen!
Hammer!
Nicely done!
All thanks to you!
Thunder Blade! Illuminate the dark!
You're mine!
Holy Glimmer!
Think you can do it?
Hurricane Slice!
Dragon Swarm!
Benediction light.
Now!
Ridwell!
Frozen!
Hammer!
I think that's all of them in the
Don't get
area.
complacent.
Oh, there's fish or treasure fish. This is where we came from, so no way but forward. And there's also the thing, well, if there's a campfire here, then it means that there is another area that might have treasure. I do want to go fishing. Oh, or maybe this is not the... That looked like the castle. Or is it? I don't... I know my games. I've played like for 30 years or so. So... This is a big arena. This is where we fight something, not now, apparently, but this is a big, big room. Also, level 30 something, and the mantis from the very, very beginning was like 40-ish. I'm getting close to going
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
and boop. You sense one of your friends who might be over there. Nope, no, 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 no.
Hoodle, shake off that water.
Okay, now we gotta find your friend. If I were an owl, where would I hide? I'm pretty sure it would be. Oh. Give me a second, dog. Yeah. Yeah, I did hear. Ah!
Did anybody see that?
Maybe.
What is this?
So it would. Where are you? Are you up there? Yeah, I think you're up there. Oh! Yeah, I know. I know he's somewhere around here. Question is where? There! Oh my god. Oh my god, yes. Oh my god, yes.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there is. Pretty sure, but you know what's going on right here? There's a pier, a dock, fishing dock.
There's something in the water.
Yeah, there is. So we need a lap
Where
two.
should I cast my
You want
line?
like tilapia, a lap two arowana, and a cobalt trout. And we did get this simple ship so you can miss fish with it, without added movement.
There's a nice breeze here.
From the bottom of the water. Let's try this one. How did it? Whoop.
I've got something.
That was like that. Okay, this way. With this, okay. There we go.
I reeled us in a big one.
That flapper was a true fighter.
Yeah, but it was just a normal one. Ooh.
I've got something.
Is this the same as before? Looks like it. There you go.
Anybody could reel in that.
Nice, you caught it.
Catfish. We already have those. So there are 3 near. Oh my god, it can go like super. Let's go all the way there. I want that one.
right.
Oh, this one's strong. Come on, come on. You look like a big boy. Let's see how big you are.
We can get a good meal out of this
It's pretty
fella.
good,
We can make a real feast out of this bad
but
boy.
it's none of the ones I needed. Still not finding the cobalt trout. Are you a trout? Which one is a trout? That's a catfish. Let's try this one.
I've got something.
This section needs to not
Looks like I
exist.
hooked
Oh,
a pretty rare fish.
Wow, what an awesome fish you caught!
cool. That's one we did not have. Now we need the other one. What is it? An arowana. Those are the large ones. Like the thin, big ones, not this ones.
Time to try a different spot.
Maybe all the way back there.
I've got something.
Don't think it's this one either. This one might be like one of the normal ones. I'm just. Yeah. That was a waste.
I'll catch something bigger next time.
Could have been worse. At least you caught something.
Oh. Here's Mr. Brightside. Where are the bubbles, though?
Where should I cast my line?
Where we find bubbles, lady. Are there any bubbles around? Don't see them.
There's a nice breeze here. All right, once more
You're
from the top.
shitting me. Bubbles are here.
Ha!
Yeah, you go away, small. Right.
All right.
This is not the one I want, though. This is the same one I caught before. Nope.
That's not a fish I see often.
Wow, what an awesome fish you caught!
They might be expensive, though, so I might as well keep trying that.
Okay,
No.
change of plans.
Catfish, that one. The
Time to try
Fuck.
a different spot.
oh. How do I make it so that come on, man, come on, hold it, hold it, hold it. Ah, there we go.
Reel it in.
Is it the one I want, though? It is different than the other one. Whoop. Whoop.
Looks like I hooked a pretty rare fish.
It's the
So what's
arowana
to be?
that
Grilled
I
or
need a
broiled?
cobalt thing. So I'm just one fish away. A cobalt trout. Do we...
You're still not done fishing yet? Boring.
Coral
You need
flatfish.
patience to fish.
But we need cobalt. Trout.
Hey, what do you think about that spot?
Good idea. I'll go for that one.
Much less effective with freshwater. This is not the sea, or is it? Do we have trouts anywhere?
Now, where
So
might those fish
piranha?
be?
No. How about the... No. It's
All
not
right,
a
once more from the
trout.
top.
You trout? No, that's not trout.
Time to try a different spot.
Yeah.
Not easy though. It's not below. No, you're a
All right,
catfish.
once more from the top. Time to try
Still
a
the
different spot.
catfish. That's not a trout.
There we go.
I do deal a lot of damage to them. Yeah, but that's not. Oh boy.
Anybody could reel in that.
You sure know what you're doing.
Poo, the small one? Don't think I caught this one yet.
I've got something.
That's like a diamond boss, but it's a little bit tougher, so maybe it's different.
That's not a fish I see often.
That's
There certainly are a wide array of fish on Dana.
yeah. So that's the one. Oh. That one. What do you like? Fuck you. Ugh.
Hey, what do you think about that spot?
Good idea.
This
I'll
one.
go for that one.
Do you like the same shit?
Okay,
No, that's
change of plans.
that's another that I do not want.
All right, once more from the top.
It was around. Oh, no,
Time
too
to
late.
try a different spot. Okay, change of plans.
Freaking trout. Where you be there? It's not the
Time
trout.
to try a different spot. All right, once more from the top.
Come on. Come on. Is that... Oh, shit. No.
Okay, change of plans. Time to try a different spot. Okay,
I thought that there
change
was
of plans.
some movement over there, but there was not. Come on. Give me the bubbles. No, it's not you.
Time to try a different spot.
Not
Okay,
you
change of
either.
plans.
Nope.
Time to try a different spot. Ha!
Nope.
Okay, change of plans.
Too much splooge, but there is no fish that I need.
Time to try a different spot.
Every time that I cast the line,
Okay,
I get the
change of
bubbles.
plans. Ha!
don't think it's... No. It's not
All
that
right,
one.
once more from the top.
Trouts should be bigger, right?
Yeah!
None of a...
Time to try a different spot. Yeah!
all the way there.
Okay,
Oh, that's a
change of
pike.
plans.
Let's go all the way here then.
This feels like a
It
big
is.
one.
It is. I got you, sir. Come on, give me the prompt. There we go. Yeah. I'll cut you. Yeah. You're moving a lot. I'm not messing this up. I'm not taking any chances. I'm not pressing X. Yeah.
Wow, this fish is seriously rare.
We sure hit the
Ooh, a
jackpot.
3-star.
That'll taste great.
A 3-star.
Time to try a different spot.
I should go back and check with the fisherman.
Time to try a different spot. Okay, change of plans. All right,
Now
once
I will
more from the top.
find nothing. I want to find a pike
Time to
now
try a
because those are
different spot.
expensive, I think. Over here? Nope.
Okay, change of plans. I've got a good feeling about this one.
Oh, rare one too? Oh. This is a big one. It's a new record.
This fish is way bigger than I was expecting.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah!
Nah.
Okay, change of plans.
I wonder if there's a fishing rod that's...
I've got something.
Yeah, but it's a catfish. I don't... I mean, I already have it. Might as well, but look at that now.
Well, that wasn't much of a challenge.
Yeah,
That
it was
went
not.
pretty well.
It was not. These ones like
There we
Square
go.
X. Oop, almost missed the button. Almost.
She's got a good size to her, all told.
That flapper was a true fighter.
Yeah.
All right, once more from the top. Yeah.
Nope.
All right, once more from the top. Okay,
No
change of plans.
raise. No.
Time to try a different spot.
No.
All right, once more from the top.
There we
This feels
go.
like a big one.
Two of them. Nice. Eek. You change sides too often. Oh, you tricked me. Okay, recovering a bit. That's good. That's good. Whew. Let's see if it is a new record.
Wow, this fish is seriously
Yeah.
rare.
Oh my
99.9.
That's a really rare species.
It is. So you don't like that one? No, it's a catfish. Don't want anything to do with that. Okay, let's... Now, do we have a fast travel shit here? We do have one here. And then maybe I'll get one here once I get closer. Plus, I need to explore a little bit more. Whee! Oh, shit.
Shattering up pieces! Illuminate the dark!
This one's mine.
Glimmer!
You picked the wrong fight!
Begin!
Take this!
This one's mine.
You're finished!
Here goes!
Eternal
Go in.
devastation!
All back in their defenses! Glad you have your uses.
I'll show
show you how useful I can be!
Dragon Swarm! More with
I'll take you all off!
Hands in the wind!
Catapult! Rising
Hurricane
Falcon!
Blast! Light
It's
arrow,
over!
lightning condensed! Thunder, not in your dreams! Thunder touch! Lightning now!
There we go.
Frozen!
Hammer!
Nicely done!
One's all mine!
All thanks to you!
Rising Falcon!
This one!
Take this!
Crescent Storm! Lightning condensed! Hurricane Thunder Blade! Illuminate the dark!
Going in.
Come on, Kisara.
I'll
There
take
you
you
go.
all on! Ha!
Eek.
Flare the Demolisher!
I should be of some use to us now.
You weren't exactly dead weight before.
Except in regard to doing basic chores.
Kisara will never let go. Oh, there's fish over here that I have not. And also tree. Lemons. Don't mind me, Wolfies. Bye. Sploosh. This is not fish, it is fish. There is something in that pillar, for sure. Yeah, let's dive. Whoop. 10,000 gold, I'll take it. Nothing else though. This is a great spot for grinding, though. There might be something in here. Yeah. Materials. Goodbye.
Judging by the stench, I'd say the
How can
animals
you
at the
smell
ranch
the
are all
ranch from here?
grown now.
Oh. Raise livestock, cow, fattening, sheep, more fattening, or just no, speed, and pig, miracle seed. Also, I want to sell shit. Did I just get the fast travel? I did. Okay, so now it's time to go elsewhere. I cannot. Of course I cannot. There is no means to go back. We've crossed the ocean. So there's only one way, just forward. Oops.
Gosh, the castle's.
Yeah, and probably if it is a castle,
This
it's gonna be
flavor.
full of his
Why, it rivals the
minions.
cooking of my own chefs in the palace.
Oh,
I'll see you again tomorrow.
you know you could undo the thing.
All right, guys. Ready to go? We're almost there, guys. Don't let your guard down.
Yeah, but first let's save, just in case. And here I was
I'm
wanting to go
excited just
back.
thinking about us barging through the front gate.
Simple-minded dude. Oh, I forgot the glasses, the spirally glasses. Oh,
Halt! Are you Alfin and his companions?
no?
Why would you think that?
You are the only ones scheduled to arrive. and there are no unscheduled arrivals in Ganath Haros. So I'll ask again, are you Alphen and his companions?
We are.
Then pass. Lord Volron is expecting you at Castle Delpharis.
You seem to yield a lot of experience points. The armors, though. Sick.
Well, suppose it's rather nice of them to roll out the red carpet for us.
That was easier than expected, yes. Which begs the question, why? You gonna give me a dungeon? Inside the palace? I mean, well, outside, but inside the gates?
So we're supposed to meet him in there? What do we do now?
Let's see how things look around the city first.
Oh, this is a city.
Then we'll make our way to the castle.
Don't see people in it, though. It's a city for just himself.
Not a slave in sight. Where is everyone? There aren't even any soldiers.
Something feels off. I don't like it.
Same.
Like the fact that the enemy could ambush us at any moment? Yeah, not crazy about that either.
I don't think that will happen,
No,
though.
not that. Something else.
Same.
That must be Volron's castle up ahead. I suppose we just walk right up to it then?
That's what the guard
The
from before
castle's
said.
got wings and like a
Now,
cave.
if we only knew where they were keeping Shion, we could try to...
That's it!
Hmm?
That weird feeling. It's not just that the city is empty. It feels like no one lives here at all.
Yep.
Now that
Yeah.
you mention it, it does feel strangely artificial. Think maybe it's a district just for the Renans alone?
There are no Renans either.
With all this open space? Seems unlikely.
Zolls? Oh no, this is even worse. It's a cult.
Hey! You guys! What's going on?
I don't think they'll paying attention to you.
What was that about? They were Danans, right?
That wasn't normal. Wait, you don't think it could have been the fruit of Helgen, do you?
No, they seem too docile. What about astral energy? Could you sense any coming from them?
No, and I'm pretty sure I could tell if it was. If not that, though, then what?
Speaking of which, it didn't look like there was anyone guarding them either.
They were headed for the castle.
Are they sacrifices?
I have a bad feeling about those boats.
Same.
I get what you mean. It didn't feel like those folks are just commuting to work.
The waterway they're floating on appears to lead to Delpharis Castle. If we follow it, we may learn more about what's taking place here.
But look at the city, though. It's nuts.
So, any ideas what the deal was with that boatload of weirdos?
Your guess is as good as mine. They looked like Danan
This man.
slaves, but beyond that...
This city is grander and more beautiful than any other we've been to, yet
I know what you mean. From the architecture right down to the people, something feels off somehow.
I've long maintained one can glean a lot about a ruler from their city. Considering how unsettling this place is, I'd say I wasn't far off the mark. Despite its surface layer of majesty, walking around inside, it feels more like a hollowed-out ruin.
I say we follow after that boat. If we're lucky, it might be in the mood to give us some answers.
Don't think that there's a question of moods here. It's...
Man, this place gives me the creeps.
Law, your legs are shaking.
What? Liar?
Just kidding.
It is pretty though.
You...
Oh, there was a chest randomly sitting there. We're gonna get ambushed at one point. Probably.
I've seen ghost towns that were more alive than this city. Where the hell did all the Danans and Renans go?
Oh, you need to tell us a lot more, because we don't know anything about you often from your life before being abducted or being experimented on.
There's nobody here either. Looks like the only building up ahead is the castle, but...
Yeah. Oh.
No good. It's a dead end.
I don't relish our chances climbing, or breaking through for that
They're
matter.
probably gonna open it.
And yet this seems to be the only way inside. Take a look around. There must be a switch or something to...
What? What is it this time?
Look! Over there!
Alphen!
Astral energy? But then... that means...
They
Snap out of
are
it! Can't you see what's happening?
sacrifices.
You're being deceived! Please stop! You'll die!
Ow.
Damn it!
Bull Run is killing you! You need to run! Please, get off the boat!
What just happened?
We're being summoned.
Summoned
Yeah.
by that murdering monster?
It's all a demonstration designed to provoke. To prove to
Yeah.
us, no, to Alphen, just what he's capable of.
Yeah, I can see that.
Kidnapping Xion. Killing all those people. If it's just me he's after, then why hurt them? Why do all this just to get at me?
Oh, it seems he enjoys suffering.
You hear me, Volron? Answer me!
Alphen, this is not your fault. Don't give this to him.
Again, this voice acting is great.
I know. And I won't. My hands are stained with blood.
Oh, come on, Alphen. Come on.
But even so, if we're going to stop that bastard, then I need to keep going.
Is that blood even yours? Right?
Let's move.
You were... made into a weapon. It's not really he chose it. But I get it.
Damn it.
How awful.
A death march, exactly. That's exactly what it is.
All of those people in the boats. Do you think they had any idea what was going to happen to them?
They did a damn good job of concealing it if they did. You ask me, the only thing on their mind was following orders.
Yeah.
And I bet I can guess who from. Volron.
The only thing they knew was mindless oppression right to the very end. What kind of purpose is that? Living only to die at your master's whim?
Being a slave means having your whole life
It's
stolen
more than
from
slave,
you.
it's
In
almost
the
like
worst
cattle.
cases, quite literally. That bastard will get what's coming to him. I'll see to it he does.
What if they're just raised to obey, like from babies, they're like a farm? Pretty much like what's the name of this anime or manga? Neverland. Neverland. The Wonder Never, what, something like that. Here we go. No, Sefer.
Is this what I think it is?
It is.
Those people, they were all...
He's sick. Sick and deranged.
Remember this well. This is the true face of who we're up against.
But it's not just the fruit. There's something else going on that they are turned like boom, like that into astral energy. Oof. It's a oh boy. That's a lot of people. You're not gonna make them fight her, aren't you? Oh no.
Shion!
Wait! Something's not right.
Everyone. They're gone. And I'm all alone. It's dark. Please help me.
Shion,
Oh wow, then
Everyone.
we came to save you. It's okay now.
she's completely lost it.
It's dark. Please help me. No.
Shion?
Oh
Lies.
Usopp. Actual thorns?
Thorns! This situation just got prickly.
There is immense dark astral energy here. Far too potent to be the work of a single individual. And it's possible Volron's manipulating her. We cannot tell from this far away. We need to be much closer.
Only to do that, first we need to get rid of the thorns. So we fight fire with fire! Unless you have a better idea.
Rising Falcon!
Alone.
Blood, rending you apart.
I'm all alone.
No, Shion, come on.
Shion!
I can't die. But I also can't live.
Shion!
I...
Shion! We're coming for you! We'll let you down this time. This pain I feel. It's nothing compared to what you're going through. I won't let you go again. I can take whatever you give me. So please, open your eyes. Shion!
Tiger Blade!
See, I just said, it's great voice acting. I felt that.
Eternal devastation!
This one's mine!
Not a chance! My turn! Not a chance! I'm not done!
Sleep now.
It's on!
Now!
Now! Here I come! You picked the wrong fight!
Going in!
Eternal devastation!
Raging storm!
Not a chance!
Hurricane!
Eternal devastation!
Oh, we're paralyzed now.
Free you of your power. Dispel.
Thanks so much! Looks on! Raging
Come
cascade!
on! Not a chance!
See it lighting! Hurricane strike!
Here I come! Not a chance!
No further.
Going in!
Here I come!
Supernova!
Dragon Swarm!
Can you take it?
Eternal devastation!
Elusive deity.
Sleep
You're
now!
finished!
Hurricane storm for the
This
stars!
is all mine!
Yeah, I was gonna say this is never ending. Oh, Animu.
The thorns just keep growing back. If this keeps up, then...
Please wake up, Shion! Come back to us!
I'm alone. Alone? I'm completely alone.
You're wrong.
Elfin!
She thinks we left her all alone. She can't see us or hear us. All of this. It's because I pulled away from you. Because I couldn't hold on to you. Shion. But you're not alone anymore.
No.
Law's here. And Rinwell too. Kisara. And Dohalim. And so am I.
E.
Believe me when I say, you are not alone. So please, don't give up on us. We will bear your thorns together. I swear it. Shion.
That's so sweet.
Alvin!
How many times do I have to tell you? Not to be so careless.
Oh, that's beautiful. Ah. Oh, come on, gang. You know I'm weak. The power of friendship gets me every single
There's no
time.
more time for us to rest.
Yeah, that's right. Are we gonna get that fancy dress, though? I hope so. Let's wait on you.
Let us finish this. I entrust this blade to you once more.
Oh. Oh, the power of the sovereign.
Let's go. Bull Run is waiting.
Please give me the fancy dress.
Hey, Alphen?
Oh, the horns, no.
What is it?
While I was away, what did you do?
I missed you.
Alphen. But after what happened because of me,
I got a glimpse of the real you. It was worth it. You could say the pain is some kind of reward.
Some reward. You sure all that hurt hasn't done something to your head, too?
Hey now.
Back to herself.
Is it just me, or are they...
Yes, they are.
It's been a while. They're just happy to see each other.
I know. I mean, it's fine.
We all express
so
ourselves in different ways.
flustered.
Leave them be.
They should get a room.
Yeah, no filter. Yay! She and his Shaded Aster, a radiant black rifle that blends with the darkness of night. Sporting exceptional accuracy, it can hit vital points from a great distance. And Twilight Peak, yee! Master Art? Blazing Pillar?
Shion.
Thanks. I'll be okay.
Where are you here? I think this was the formation that I went with. With the ladies. She's back. Look at that.
Let's go.
Oh wait. Do I need to equip the thing to you, Shion? Oh, it's under outfits probably. Look at that. Yep. 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 Hunting rifle. Yep. Yep. Fancy goth lolly shit. I live for it. There we go. Yep.
Have to take Volron out.
Right.
Those things that came out of Shion are her thorns, right? She said they're made of dark astral energy.
She did.
But she's surrendered.
But those thorns are no astral art, and she cannot control them. Such immense astral energy, too.
Well, it would be...
Just what are her thorns, really, I wonder?
Yeah. Kind of
I
curses
suppose
it.
she might have an answer, but isn't yet ready to talk.
Shion.
Maybe I should... Oh, we do have a...
Dohalim's fighting style is... what's the word I'm looking for?
Why are we talking about this now?
Subdued? No.
Do you mean elegant, perhaps?
Yeah, that's the word. For better or worse, you can definitely tell he's cut from posh Renin cloth.
And he's not just
Posh.
skilled with the staff either. He can also use astral arts, including healing ones.
Yeah,
I can
that's
see how he made
the
it to
only
the
reason
position
why
of
we
a
made it
lord.
through.
You flatter me, but my fighting techniques merely come from a style that aims to conserve energy by minimizing body movement.
Is that why you wait until the last second before you dodge attacks? To avoid unnecessary movements?
Well, maybe he does
No,
not dodge them
I do
at
that to
all.
sharpen my senses. I find that doing so is an effective means of drawing out my innermost
You've
strength.
been playing too much Dark Souls.
Oh yeah, I've noticed you look stronger and strike out with your rod more after you dodge attacks. Guess that's why.
Still, it's a risk. Don't you ever worry you'll dodge at the wrong moment?
Then
I do.
it'll be just as well.
Huh?
It's nothing. Let us continue.
Is that kind of a suicidal thought? Like, if you don't...
So, the Sovereign, the Renis Alma, the fate of Lenegis 300 years ago? Yes. That is a lot to take in, isn't it? I never realized the weight of the burden you were carrying.
I could say the same.
The person you kept mistaking me for. It was Naori, wasn't it? So, what do you think? Could I be her descendant?
It seems likely. You two do look very similar.
kidnapping Shion,
The
mistreating
same.
slaves, and who knows what other terrible deeds.
Mistreating, killing
Seriously?
them,
These so-called
murdering them,
lords just think
butchering
they can
them.
do whatever they like.
I am deeply
Mistreating?
ashamed to be one of their kind.
Sorry, my bad. I didn't mean you, Dohalim.
Do you think Volron could have been behind what just happened with Shion's thorns?
I'm not sure. If it was bait he needed, kidnapping her should have sufficed. Perhaps he had some other purpose in mind.
Her thorns aside, as a hostage, surely it would have made more sense to keep her close at hand.
No.
So why did he leave her unguarded?
If getting rid of Alphen was Volron's only priority, then he could have ambushed us directly. It's not as if he lacks the power.
True, he kicked our asses.
He chose not to, which means he's toying with us, prolonging Alphen's suffering as much as he can.
But why? What does Volron specifically have against Alphen? Is it because he's leading the Danon rebellion?
Possibly. But try to see it from Volron's perspective. He'd do anything to win the crown
but,
contest.
I mean, he has the
correct?
sovereign's power.
Knowing that the true sovereign already exists somewhere is bound to ruffle his feathers. Have your paths
The
crossed
feathers of
before,
his
Alphen?
cape.
Only when I've been with you guys.
In the end, we just find more mysteries.
What isn't a mystery is how badly we're gonna beat this creep up once we find him.
What a simple and straightforward person you are, Law.
Way to give us a heart attack. I wasn't sure how that was gonna pan out for a while there.
I'm just glad everyone's safe. Really glad.
What about you, Shion? How are you feeling? He didn't do anything to you, did he?
The last thing I remember is being back on the ship. Back then. Seeing Alphen's pain return to him the moment he touched me. It brought me back to my childhood. The fear in people's eyes whenever they were around me.
No.
And the next thing I knew, darkness was welling up inside me. It was smothering me. I couldn't see anything anymore. I was all alone.
Shion.
You're okay now. You're safe, Shion.
The power of friendship, no! Stop!
We're here with you.
Oh.
You're not alone any longer.
Give me the other half with her. Oh, not the other completely.
Thank you.
Yay! Well, that's a nice point to leave it at. And next time, I'm gonna kick his ass. Or get mine kicked again, which is highly likely. Well, that's gonna be it for today. It's gonna be this from now on, and then maybe going back to FF7 at one point. Because there's a lot I need to refresh from that. I find myself like struggling to find some names like or some locations. I missed Cosmo. It's not that I missed it. If I look at it now, I will realize. But the first thing I saw in the trailer when they were on the bridge to Cosmo Canyon, it was like, oh, how pretty! Look at how pretty the mountains are. That's freaking Cosmo Canyon. Oh, but well, yeah. See you the next time.